Hi everyone, today I wanted to film a quick makeup video, just doing a late winter, early spring makeup look um, that works for me and probably good for other people who have pale skin like me. Um, yeah, so let's just get into it. I was gonna do my makeup and I thought I'd just share something that I like, and I actually probably do something similar to this year round. Um, so it doesn't really matter on the season, but um, yeah, this is just what I'm liking right now. So I thought it'd be fun to share it. And so I'm gonna start off with the Ilia face milk and the super serum skin tint by them. They're both really good, and this is almost all gone, and I still have a lot of this left. I like these a lot, but I will say they don't have much staying power, which I probably mentioned in one of my other videos before, meaning they don't last like all day. I think out of this, between these two and the SAIE one, I think I prefer the Say brand, which I just ordered for myself in the mail from Sephora. It's supposed to be arriving soon, so I'm very excited about that because this one's almost gone. This is pretty much gone. Another thing I'll say about these is I don't know if it's because I'm very invested in skincare and using good skincare products, but when I used the milk, I really don't notice like a difference if I use it and if I don't use it. I haven't noticed like it looking different on my skin. But there's a lot of people that claim it's so great, but maybe they're just not using um, more intense like face serums during the day, or moisturizers is good. I really don't know. But anyway, it looks like I have a drop left, so I'm just gonna probably use it, I guess. Sorry, I just got a text and it just popped up on my computer, so I'm just popping it away. I actually think I'll just skip it for now because I don't have much going on. But if you wanted to, you could include this beneath the base. So I'm going to start with the Super Serum Skin Tint with SPF 40, and you have to give it a big shake before you use it. And I really do not use makeup that often. So like I was going through my makeup stuff to film a video, and some of the stuff has been discontinued, so I didn't want to use it. Like this Becca palette I've had for a very long time. I use the mirror to see what I'm doing when I'm putting makeup on, but it's still very full with different colors. But I guess this company went out of business in 2021 because of the pandemic, and I had no idea. So yeah, that's not great. And then I wanted to share a Laura Mercier blush and that I've had for a long time too, because I don't use it every day. And I guess this blush in this color, she has great blushes. I mean, like so many places have great blushes, but this one, Lotus Pink, I don't think they make this color anymore, so I'm not gonna use that either. So anyway, enough of me babbling about random stuff that you can't really use because it's not available. I'm just gonna stick with stuff that is available. So the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I think once the I don't even know if I'm saying that or saying this right either, but once the Say one comes back in stock, not back in stock, but once it gets delivered to my house, I think I will film another video with that. So I'm just plopping a little bit on my hand. And no, I am not a hand model, so my skin is very dry and in need of some TLC. So I'm not gonna zoom in on it right now. Oh, you know what? I got so distracted by filming the video that I forgot an important step. So something I was gonna do is I was gonna mix in the Drunk Elephant drops into this when I apply it to my skin. So I mix it in with the foundation, but I can also apply it by itself too. So I think this is what I'll do. I still have a little bit left on my hand. So you just have to shake this really well as well, and I'll just add it to what's left on my hand, just to add like a bronzy glow. So I'll mix that together with what's left here, and I'll just kind of add it to what I already did on my face. And I'm just gonna rub this in with my clean hands. And as I'm filming this, the sun is starting to go in behind a cloud. So sorry about that. I'm still on the hunt for a more full coverage foundation that would last all day or be good for an event, like going to an event like a wedding or something like that, because I don't really feel like I have that, and I don't even think I'm going to any weddings soon, but usually when you go to a wedding, it's like an all-day thing because you go to the vows and then, or the ceremony, and then you go to the after party, and it's usually a long time. It's just nice to have something like that available, so then when that you like and can depend on, so then the time comes that you do need it, you're not scrambling to find it. So I'm just going to use this as a mirror to make sure this is all blended in, and that's really good. So the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, which I featured in another video before, really just like add like a little glow to your face, which is really nice. And you can add it as much as you would like. Just experiment with whatever you like when you can. And then after I do that, I can add concealer. Right now, I don't feel like I really need that much concealer. I'm just going to use some Laura Mercier concealer. Again, I don't even know if they make this one specifically, but she still makes concealer that's very similar. But you can just use whatever you like as a concealer. And I'm just going to spot treat that little zit. It's not even a zit anymore, it's just a scar. And then I'll do a little bit underneath my eyes. And sometimes I'll do, use makeup brushes and stuff for this type of thing, but other times I just kind of wing it and use my fingers. Just depending on time and all of that jazz. And I will say that this isn't like the best under eye concealer. So if you're looking for an under eye concealer, keep shopping. But I just ran out of my under eye concealer, so this is just what I'm using for this video. And then just doing a little bit of the redness around my face really quick. And I will say another thing about the Say foundation base or tinted moisturizer that I like more than the Ilia one is that I feel like the Ilia one kind of like sits on top of my face more and just doesn't really blend into the skin as nicely as the Say one. I feel like the Say one really looks like second skin and the Ilia one does not. Although I feel like a ton of people really, really love the Ilia one. So I don't know, maybe it just depends on your skin type. I have very dry, sensitive skin, so that could be it. Then again, I've been using it religiously for the past several months, so it is what it is. What does that even mean? Why do people even say that? I don't even like saying that. I don't know why I said it. I think I'm just filming a video and said something random to fill time. Sorry. Okay. So I've been talking to my sister about filming videos. She's saying how I need to make shorts, but I get a little stressed out watching shorts myself because I don't know, I think they just go too fast for me. So I need something to be slowed down, more chill. Like I like to get like a cozy vibe and kind of feel like I'm watching a friend on a YouTube video versus like really rushed and having a voiceover of someone telling me like everything they did. And it's so fast that I don't even know what happened. That really stresses me out. I will say that I do like, when it's home renovations though, I do like seeing the fast before and after. Like I don't want to see like a really long drawn out video about that. And I also feel like a lot of people that I've seen online that do post DIY stuff, like they don't even post how to actually really do stuff half the time. They just post like snippets of it, and I'm like, did you really do this? Or I don't know. So yeah, let's just stop going off on a tangent. So now I'm just using the Say bronzer and Sun Melts Fair Bronze, and I'm just dabbing it in around my face where the sun might hit. No contouring for me. I'm just adding, and I still look really pale, but it is like a little extra glowy. And then sorry, I'm kind of rambling and all over the place here. I am going to put on a cream blusher. So I'm going to use NARS Orgasm in the cream blush. I actually don't know if they make the cream blush. I'm assuming they still make the regular NARS Orgasm blush because it's like a cult beauty thing. So if they don't, I'm sorry about that. But this is just an old cream blush stick that I have, but it's like the same thing. So once I officially get out of this, I'll just reorder it, probably in the regular blush, not the cream blush. So I'm going to use this on my cheeks and just add a little up here on my forehead, just a little dot. And then I'll do more right here on my cheeks and a little on my forehead. Just get a little. I think this color, it's so popular, and I think it's supposed to look good on a lot of different people and skin tones and everything. That's why it's such a cult classic favorite. Now, what am I gonna do next? I will do eyebrows next. So I just have this Kosas Airbrow thing. I like this because it's all natural and it's supposed to have stuff in it that's good for you to help grow in your eyebrows thicker. I don't know if it actually does that for me, but I try to use, natural beauty products when I can. So let's see, I'll just use this. But I do think, and again, I think that the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow things kind of work better than this. This works good for everyday use, but sometimes when I see it in photos, I'm like, I think I should go back to the Anastasia of Beverly Hills. But I do like that this is all natural and everything. I think I read that Mandy Moore used it at one point in time. I don't know if she still does. And I was like, oh, if Mandy Moore uses it, I'll use it because her skin always looks really good. And her makeup looks very natural. Okay, so there are my eyebrows. And I use this, the eyebrow pomade, and then this is actually one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brushes. So I use this to just kind of brush it out so it doesn't look too concentrated and fake looking. And then the last thing I'll do, actually one of the last things I'll do are lashes. So this is the Ilia mascara, which is awesome. However, it is not waterproof. So sometimes I forget I'm wearing mascara and I'll be guilty of rubbing my eyes, and then I'll go look in the mirror and realize I look like a raccoon. But again, this has natural ingredients and it's supposed to be good for your eyelashes. And I really like it, and I feel like it really helps make the eyelashes look longer and more defined. So that's great. And then last but not least, I'm gonna put on powder. And because I used a cream bronzer and blush, that's why I'm adding the powder last. If I was using the powder version of the blush and bronzer, I would do powder first and then the bronzer and blush. And I'm just kind of doing this along my T-zone and underneath my eyes. And that's really the finished makeup look. So I just thought that would be fun to share because I love watching people share makeup looks and everything. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that anymore on social media. And so I just wanted to make one myself because I still enjoy watching this type of stuff. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to tell you in this video and I can't think of what it is. So if it comes back to me, I guess I can put it in the description box below. I can list the products below, but I feel like no one actually clicks on them or cares. So I don't know, I guess it just ask me if you want to know something, and if enough people ask me, I can actually list the products and stuff, but for now, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I think I know what I wanted to say. I forgot to mention, before I started this video, I did put the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner on, and I did also put Weleda Skin Food chapstick on. And that's it. So I did that before I started filming, so that's really just the finished makeup look. And I did chop my hair off a couple months ago, so it's much shorter than usual. Just needed to get a little reset after having a baby and stopping breastfeeding and all that stuff. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this, and just let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or anything else, random things, whatever. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.